An illustrious assembly of scholars, public intellectuals, technocrats, political figures, and esteemed guests gathered to commemorate the launch of Education and Sustainable Development in 21st Century Nigeria, authored by Professor Benedicta Egbo, Professor Emeritus of Education. The event also featured thought-provoking public lecture titled Reclaiming Nigeria's Future: Strategic Frameworks for Achieving Transformative Change, delivered by Professor Adele Jinadu. Professor Jinadu's lecture delved into the pressing challenges facing education in contemporary Nigeria and the way forward.
We cannot talk of reclaiming Nigeria's future without beginning with and without casting a retrospective searchlight on our past. This will enable us to understand where we have come from and where we are now today and why we are where we are today. By addressing the challenges, the missed opportunities and contradictions of our politics and development.
During the discourse, Professor Benedicta Egbo in her remarks emphasized the pivotal role of good governance and patriotism as the cornerstone of Nigeria's progress and the legacy of future generations.
Being patriotic is at the heart of many things we do. That should be our starting point. If I am given a certain amount of money to do a type of job, I should not, as a patriot, convert that into private property, because it is our commonwealth. You are taking literally things, money, resources, life chances, the life chances of babies, of future generations. And I've written a lot on the concept of life chances.
Several distinguished speakers highlighted the setbacks and failures of those entrusted with the responsibility to oversee the educational system's welfare.
We just have to be true Nigerians. We need to fly Nigeria. We need to emulate. We need to think and breathe Nigeria, because where we lack this patriotism, we will not, all over what we are all talking about will end up in our personal corruption, because majority, our mindset are corrupt. Not just financial corruption. Moral corruption is the height of all corruption. Because you go to church, you don't find morals. You go to mosque, no morals. You go to the family life, you see the dress code, you see everything in that family. No one is trying to hop the game. No more speak out on our TV. No more programs that will educate. All you see is music that run down the system. And the ministries and government agencies to regulate these have all taken bribe. They are not even concerned.
The challenge is the lack of implementation. The lack of implementation of the challenges facing Nigeria. And Nigeria seems to be overloaded with all manner of irresponsible institutions which do not work. And because the institutions do not work, they don't take us anywhere.
Professor Egbo's book, crafted from an interdisciplinary perspective, encompasses a broad spectrum of topics on education and sustainable development within the competitive global landscape of the 21st century. It offers pragmatic strategies to tackle the myriad challenges confronting education in Nigeria and Africa at large, while underscoring the interconnectedness between education, society, and sustainable development. Professor Benedicta Egbo, a luminary in the field of education, hails as a professor emeritus at the University of Windsor, Canada. She has also served as the former director of the Joint PhD in Educational Studies program, a collaborative effort among 3 Canadian universities. Her global renown as a scholar and research underscores her substantial contributions to education and development both nationally and internationally. The event featured engaging panel discussions, illuminating the pathways to effective governance and charting a course towards a brighter national future. Oluwatobi Enito, reporting for TV Platinum.